Iron Lung, how a small indie game became something bigger. Iron Lung didn't just start as a movie idea. It didn't even start as a big game. It started as a small indie horror project that on paper really shouldn't have gone anywhere beyond a niche audience. No flashy visuals, no long playtime, no mainstream appeal, and yet here we are with an Iron Lung movie releasing in theaters on January 30th. And I couldn't be more excited to see that movie. But the real question isn't why did this get a movie, it's how did we get here? Because it's been a journey. Iron Lung first released on Steam in March of 2022. If you were browsing the store at that time, it would have been easy to miss. It wasn't being pushed by an algorithm, it wasn't marketed heavily, it was just another indie horror game among thousands of others. But the concept was different. You play as a prisoner sent on a one-way mission after humanity is nearly wiped out by a mysterious event called the Quiet Rapture. Your task is to explore an ocean of blood on an alien moon using a tiny, rusted submarine. No windows, no weapons, no way to see the outside. You navigate using instruments and take grainy photographs, never fully knowing what's down there with you. Only that something is. It's minimal, it's claustrophobic, it's slow. And that's exactly why it works. Iron Lung isn't scary because of what it shows you, it's scary because of what it doesn't. Most horror games rely on visuals and jump scares. Iron Lung relies on tension, sound design, and uncertainty. You're constantly waiting for something to happen, and that waiting is the point. The kind of horror doesn't appeal to everyone, which is why, without the right exposure, Iron Lung probably would have stayed a well-respected indie title and nothing more. But then the right eyes found it. A few days after release, Iron Lung appeared on Markiplier's channel. At the time, Mark had over 33 million subscribers, and that's just a small number, I know, just a mere 33 million, not a big deal, right? But that single upload instantly changed Iron Lung's trajectory. Not because the game suddenly became better, but because now millions of people were seeing it for the first time, blind, and through someone who genuinely understood what the game was doing. There's truly nobody better to dive into a horror game completely blind than Markiplier. He's been at it for years doing the horror game genre. That's his staple. That's his thing. He knows how to do it, and he knows how to do it right. Mark didn't oversell it. He didn't hype it up artificially. He just let the game breathe, as he did with so many other Let's Plays before. And people paid attention. Iron Lung was created by David Simasky. I'm sorry, David, I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
Shemines.
There will be a pronunciation up on screen because I'm just going to refer to you as David from now on. David's an indie developer who had already made a name for himself in games like Dusk, Squirrel Stapler, and Gloomwood. He was already respected in indie horror circles, but Iron Lung was different. It was smaller, more focused, and built entirely around atmosphere. What made this situation unique wasn't just that the game blew up, it was how it blew up. Instead of becoming a trend for a week and disappearing, Iron Lung became something people wanted more from. They fell in love with the lore of the world. And that's why later on he did end up releasing a lore update for the game. But that's where things took an unexpected turn. Most Let's Plays end with the credits rolling and everyone moving on to another YouTube video or show or what have you. This didn't. Mark didn't just see Iron Lung as a video, he saw potential. Not to remake the game, but to expand the idea behind it. And instead of handing it off to a studio, he decided to do something most creators never attempt. He made it himself. Markiplier didn't just attach his name to Iron Lung, he directed the movie, he funded it, stars as the main role in it, and he took the risk. That's the difference. Most video game movies exist because studios want a recognizable IP. We've seen it with things such as the recent Minecraft movie, Borderlands, or even other shows like The Last of Us Season 2, and even Halo that's now on Netflix. But Iron Lung exists as a movie because creators believed the story could work on a bigger stage, without losing what made it effective in the first place. The silence, the pacing, the restraint. Those things don't translate easily into film, which is exactly why this project is interesting. Now, Iron Lung is releasing in theaters nationwide, and I've already purchased my tickets a couple days ago because my local theaters were selling out at a rapid rate that I haven't seen with other movies in the past 2-3 years since COVID. Now, what that tells me is people are excited to see it. It isn't just curiosity. People want to see what this becomes. Not because it's a blockbuster, not because it's flashy, but because it's different. Iron Lung's journey matters because it shows what happens when a developer makes something with focus, the right creator finds it, and instead of exploiting it, decides to build on it properly. This isn't about a game being remembered forever. It's about a game being given the room to grow. Now, as I said, Iron Lung is available in theaters starting January 30th, and if you haven't seen the original game already, I will link it in the description below for Mark's playthrough, along with a link to ironlung.com where you can find tickets and showings in your area. I know AMC and Regal, all the big theater chains, have already picked up the movie, so it's pretty much available nationwide at this point. Definitely go and support your local theaters as well. As I said, if you Google ironlung.com or if you go into this description below, you will find all the information about this movie. I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and make a little bit of a history video, so to speak, about Iron Lung, because I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to see the movie for the first time January 30th and know nothing about who Mark is and know nothing about what the game is. And they're going to be wanting either more, or they're going to want to just be curious about how we got to this point. Or maybe you've already purchased tickets to go see Iron Lung and you're curious about a little more of the background of what has happened. Mark's been working on this movie for over 3 years now, 4 years now, and I've been following him off and on with his journey, and it's been a long journey. What I can say is I know this movie will be a great movie. Not because it's another game created into a movie, so it's going to be good, blah, blah, blah. No, because Mark brings that passion in every single thing he does. We've seen it time and time again with the smaller series that he's done, like Who Killed Markiplier, or the bigger YouTube Red series he's done, like In Space with Markiplier or A Heist with Markiplier. He just gives every single project that he works on all of his heart and soul, and I love that, and I love to see that from creators. And realistically, it's something that Hollywood and entertainment as a whole really needs to go ahead and take a step back and look at and learn from, because without these creators doing what they're doing, the industry's dying. So, as I said in my last video, I don't know if I'm going to make more of these, but I wanted to make something about Iron Lung because it's cool. I'm excited to see the movie. I'm super proud of Mark and David's story, and I just wanted to speak a little bit about it. So this is the second time I've had to record this audio because the first one I accidentally deleted, so here we are. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.